Hiya. Good evening. Yeah, it is very late here in South Africa, and it is a beautiful, chilly night. Yeah, winter is on full blast. I am so grateful. Just taking a look at some messages, some posts from on some groups. It is. I read that it is about minus 20 degrees in some parts of the Free State in South Africa, and minus 15 in some other areas. And I'm so grateful. It is very cold in Durban. I have no idea right now of what of how cold it is in terms of degrees, but I know it's not that cold. It is cold enough for me to put on the heater, but not we're not talking minus or even zero as yet. So I'm so grateful. But the reason why I'm here is just to ask you um how grateful are you that it's a brand new month? Hey, Jacqueline. Hi, Jacqueline. Thank you so much for jumping on. I don't know if you like me. I am so thankful to be in a brand new month, brand new space, fresh air, freshness, starting a brand new beautiful month. And we're just smack heading towards the middle of the year, June, the 6th month, the halfway mark of the year. And I'm so full of gratitude because May, my goodness, my May was one interesting month of mixed blessings. Like, when they say mixed, I'm actually going to sit down and calculate which of the blessings was more. It was really a challenging month from the beginning to the end, but it was also a month I'm so grateful for. I made a lot of impacts, speaking to women, getting to know, experience more people who needed my medicine, who needed, when I say my medicine, needed a piece of me, a piece of what I have to offer. And I'm so grateful to have been able to do that. But personally, there were so many challenges. Like, when you raise your head and you're walking high, you just have that thing tug you down a bit. And that right down to yesterday. And why I'm actually here is because of yesterday's lesson. Yesterday was really, I don't want to go into the details because I'm thinking it was really bad, really life threatening, really a matter of life or death kind of situation. And if I go into the details, some of you already know what happened yesterday. But if I go into the details, I'm guessing I'm going to get lots of calls and messages. But just take it from me, I'm speaking from a place of gratitude and want to share with you something that I think is so important. So prior to this, I had been thinking June is men's health as well as Father's month, Father's Day month. So it's the whole month of June. We're celebrating men. We're celebrating the heroes in many people's lives, in my life. And when I speak about fathers, I see every year when on Father's Day, when we're wishing men a happy Father's Day, I see lots of women send messages to thank their mothers for being the fathers in their lives, for women who were predominantly raised by men. And I think that's the story of many of us, right? Many women, many families, women have held it. However, this year, I actually want to separate women from this, almost all year round. And I totally agree with those who say that we shouldn't restrict, we shouldn't, put a peg onto when we express love or appreciation for people. We shouldn't put a peg on birthdays or celebrate anniversaries or celebrate mothers or, on specific days, because celebration should be all year round. We shouldn't wait for a special date in the calendar to express love or whatever it is that we feel. I'm totally in agreement of that. But I still agree that we should have specific dates to say, to think, to dedicate that time, that space to honor that person or those people in our lives that have made that makes the that makes so much so much, that means so much to us. So in my life, I've got lots of celebrations in the month of June. Tomorrow is the 2nd of June. It's my brother's birthday. On Friday is the 4th of June. It's my father's birthday. On Sunday is the 6th of June. It's my father-in-law's birthday. And these are men in my life that are so important. Towards the end of the month, then comes my mother and my daughter's birthdays. But when I think about these men, these are men that have made such a difference. Without my father here, I wouldn't be here. Without my father, I wouldn't be here. And same thing without my father-in-law, my amazing husband wouldn't be here. Not to talk of my awesome brother. But my point is, let's give honor to whom honor is due when it is due. If you do not have a father who was responsible in your life, I bet you there have been men in your life who have played in one way or the other a father figure that you can express appreciation for. Either your partner, your husband, your significant other, or a boss at work, or someone, an uncle, somebody who took you in, somebody who showed you concern, who gave you a piece of advice that's changed your life, somebody who has done something great for you. And I do say that sometimes, especially for the African man, we see that the man, quite often, the man who accepts his role and takes up responsibility, it's as if they become sacrificial lambs. They are slaughtered on the altar of service for their families because they set out early, they go to work, and being responsible men, a lot of them miss out on the practical upbringing of their children. They are not able to nurture not because it's not in their nature, no, but because they are out there slaving, sacrificing for their families. A lot of men are out there doing all that they can to make sure that their wives and their kids look good, feel good, sleep on good beds while they're not. A lot of men have homes and beds that they only sleep on at night, and that's for a few hours, if they're even able to get in a few hours. A lot of men do so many things. They raise other people's children. Some are busy, with lots of projects that they never had the opportunity of enjoying from. And many men die every year from being overworked, from not living out their full potential because they have spent most of their life sacrificing for their children. And guess what? Sometimes, quite often, these very children hang on and cling to their mothers, not feeling their fathers were absent, because yes, the fathers were absent. And so all the love and attention have gone to the women. And of course, I am not in any way taking away from women what they've done and their impact. But I want to say here, no matter who you are, stop and think about the responsible men in your lives and give them honor this month and show them lots of love. And so this month, I'm totally doing that. I'm focusing my attention on men. I love men. I love men for the role that they perform. I love men for who they are. I'm raising young men. I'm raising gentlemen. I'm raising godly men. I'm raising ambassadors. And so I cannot but love men. Hello. And a good number of my friends growing up have been men. I've had some very amazing men, amazing, responsible men who are decent, who've got lots of self-control, who can sit in a space with women and respect them. And so I want to give honor to all men this month. And so I would love to chat with you. I'm going to have lots of events where I'm going to be sharing some amazing gift ideas for men from our range of products. And I'm excited because I just I just agreed to having an event with my business partner in the UK, Ken Creature, to talk about men, and we'll be talking more like head, shoulders, knees, and toes. What did he say? Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Anyway, we're going to be doing head, hands, and toes and feet. Some great products that will be ideal for men. But I also love to talk about men's prostate health. Hello, it's very important. So I will be talking the downtown part of the men, the uptown, the uptown, the funky up part, everything. I'm going to be doing that. So just look out, and please feel free to private message me. There's no topic that's off limits. No topic that's off limits. In fact, when I do give the talks I give, especially I focus on women's reproductive health. I also love to talk about men's reproductive health because it takes two to tango, right? And for life to come, for anyone to come into being, you definitely need to have had some very healthy swimmers swim down to for the egg to be implanted. So yeah. I talk about those things because they matter. They matter, especially for people who are challenged in the bedroom department. Anyway, overall, thank you so much for listening to me. The main gist of the night is to remind you that there are amazing men out there, and give them all the love and respect, even if the person who's your biological father did not step up to the plate. Do not hate him. And be thankful, be grateful that you were given a chance to come to this world and you exist. But more so for the love and for the respect of those men who stood up, who have been instrumental in getting you, who have contributed in one way or the other to getting you to where you are. Be grateful and show it. And even be thankful for the men who have been irresponsible in your life, who have given you cause to toughen up, who have given you reason to show that you can exist, you can do what you can achieve greatness with or without them. Be thankful, because anything and everything we experience in life is to improve you. Life is not happening to you. Life is happening for you. And if you embrace that, then you know that every experience that comes your way is here to bless you one way or another. Have a restful night, and thank you for listening to me. Thank you so much, Jacqueline. Love to the family, to the special man in your life that deserves all the respect. Good night.